All right, how are we doing, everybody? Doing good. Welcome to EE360. What's his name? I'm David Santiago. I am the EE Lab Director here at UNLV, the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. Some of you have seen me, and for those who haven't, that's my introduction. What's his name? A few brief words. I started back in July of 2025. I've been here for a good 6, 7 months. Anyways, I'm happy to do this again. I've done this many times when I was an undergrad back in, I think, 2020, 2022, between that time, and now I'm back as lab director. So very happy to do signals and systems with a MATLAB approach. Anyways, how is the lecture going with Dr. Morris? Is that going good? Has he talked about MATLAB at all? No, so that means y'all are fresh, eh? All right, so I'll tell you now that we have a lecture hall. I do recommend, if you do have a computer or a laptop, do please pull those out. We'll be messing with those, or pens or papers, whatever you need. If you don't, it's okay, don't worry. I'll be recording this video. I also will be coding, or any documents I have right here. This is the way I teach. Will be scanned and available for everyone. So relax, don't worry. I would just suggest have fun. That's what I do. Anyways, so to go over what we're trying to do this semester, let me just do the following. Oh, that's a different syllabus for a different class I'm doing. I do 420. Let's see, I already took attendance. Let's see. I'll probably use the discussion. So this is what I do. I have all other labs, so I'm a very busy person, but I'm always happy to help. Just email me, let me know. Anyways, do I have a good PDF? Nah, it's okay. These are the various labs that we have. Really, really packed. And then this is you guys right here. You guys like these pictures? You guys like this? TV B176, Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Really helpful, huh? Actually, I got the inspiration from Dr. Morris, and I added the time thing too. Beautiful. I really love it. If anyone had a question about how to get the pretty pictures, go up here and click on color overlay. You get those funny like grays. I don't know. I don't like the grays. I just turn it off. Boom. Cool? Anyways, so the way this class is going to work is, this is the first time we're trying something new. Usually how it works is the discussion and the lecture are two different entities that are working in cadence. We do still have that right now, but Dr. Morris has let me know that we're going to be doing something new where everything, all your communications, all your grades are going to be located under his main lecture canvas. Okay, so if you wanted to see, go to pages. I don't know if you can see this too. If you all pages, and then this is 360 content. Okay, this is where I'm going to be posting all the videos, PDFs, code or files, anything y'all need to be successful in this class. All right. So I provide a lot of material. And then the other thing is, I do have another thing. Maybe I'll link that too. Let me see. YouTube. Let's see. Hopefully you guys don't see my funny things. Anyways, David Santiago, EE360. That is me back in, I think, 2020. Anyways, that's your 72 subscribers. Great. And these are all videos that I've done in the past for my other classes that I've done. With Dr. Stewart, I'm his main student. I'm actually going to be starting a PhD under him because he's helped me a lot with doing MATLAB things. So we're going to do some cool stuff. This is my first time also helping with Dr. Morris, so he's coming up with new content. So I'm going to be helping Dr. Morris as best as I can to make sure you guys can get your MATLAB skills done. So yes, if you guys do need some resources, I already have a bunch of videos for y'all. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I'm always happy to make new content. Anyways, more. Anyways, popular. It's always the intro. Anyways, let's get back to business. So, get rid of that. Where is my thing right there? So, is anyone familiar with what MATLAB is? Yes, no? Well, I just talked about it. So MATLAB stands for matrix. So that's this part right here. And then this other part right here is called laboratory Matrix Laboratory or Matrix Laboratories. That's a name that always gets mixed up. But anyways, the whole gist of this class is to make sure you're successful with using this. There's another thing we also try to do, which is Python. And I know you guys, when I say that, someone's already like, I don't like code. Why am I coding? Well, let's just say there's some numbers that you can't really like do by hand, so you need a computer to help you out. So that's what this class is about, to help you utilize a computer to imagine various numbers. So anyways, let me see. We're also going to be utilizing the website that Dr. Morris has had. Let me see, your guys' screen is pretty good. Anyways, this is the general schedule that we'll be following. So today we're going to do MATLAB intro. We're going to go right into it. We're going to talk just what it does, okay? Is that good with everybody? Anyways, you guys want me to just go right into it? All right, you guys ready? So the first thing you can do, I'll show you for those who, I guess, don't have MATLAB or need to buy it or whatever. You can go to, let's see, mathworks.com, okay? And then, boom, actually, let me just see. If you go to, whatever, we'll do it. We got to do it live, okay? Sign in. I'm going to do david.santiago@unlv.edu. Yeah, don't copy that. Yes? The homework. Like, let me see. I don't think he posted it here. Let me see if he posted it. He did. Great. It popped up. Did you see that? No. Just like the FNAF movie, it just popped up. We don't know why. It was literally, no, I just refreshed it. It just popped up. Crazy, huh? Anyways, we are doing something new where we're trying to, if you had Dr. Stubert, which I think none of you have, maybe a few of you. Anyways, we're doing something where we're trying to split these assignments so there's more assignments, but they're less heavy. So we're going to check in with you every other week so we can keep you guys on track. So that's something new we're going to do. Usually it's like 6 big assignments, and sometimes the students don't understand it until they, get the 0, or I don't know, I'm not saying 0, but they get their grade back, and then they're like, darn, I wish I could have done that assignment better. So this is a way we're going to try and check with everyone's progress to make sure you guys are understanding MATLAB. And then Dr. Morris's job to make sure you understand the theory. Is that correct with everybody? Anyways, let's see. Oh, this is a really nice document. So we'll rush through this. I'll use this to help with going into MATLAB. But anyways, are you talking about, was the question about this assignment? The exercises, I would assume so, yes. Let me see. What are the exercises? There it is. Exercise 2. Where's exercise 1? Aha. Complete all tutorials on the Get Started with MATLAB page. Okay, so just say, hey, this is what I did. Complete it, all right? Maybe put that in your assignment saying I completed it, all right? Make it easier for the grader. And the other thing I want to introduce is our grader. Her name's Joanna. She's in the back right there. She's been doing 360 for a while with me too. So her and I work hand in hand. So she's going to be the main grader for the course. I'm the one just giving out the discussion, the tools and the tricks. Dr. Morris is the one giving out the theories and the lectures. Okay. So if you want a super hint, make her job easier. Okay. I'm just the one just showing you guys how to do it. She's the main grader, so if you want to ask her about her favorite meal or anything, just wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, anyways. Exercise 1, yeah. Complete all tutorials on the Get Started with MATLAB page. Let's see. Before that, let's get to signing in. So this is the free version of MATLAB. If you have a university account, it does come with your account. So I'm just gonna do the brute force, okay? Okay, it didn't do it for me, but for you, if it's your first time, logging in a while, it's gonna give you that ACE Octa stuff. So you're gonna, I know, I don't like it either, but it's the new modern thing. Anyways, after you do the ACE Octa stuff, you get this little thing. Yes.
What do you mean the new modern thing? How did we used to sign into UNLV associated?
Oh, you just
websites beforehand.
User and password, and then you're in.
That's That's it, really?
Yeah, no two-factor authentication.
No, I'm the third party stuff.
Heck no. Back when I was in 2016 was when I started my bachelor's in electrical engineering. Yeah, we just logged in and that was pretty much it. I think we had like a thing called Blackboard. Yeah, it was like Blackboard back in the day. Then we moved to Canvas and it was interesting. Yeah, I know I'm on status. Okay.
Dude, I was literally like 14 years old when you started electricity.
I know. So, anyways, press this MATLAB button. Okay. And then you should have MATLAB online, okay? Just press this button. You're pretty much good to go, okay? The cool thing about MATLAB online is it has a lot of the toolboxes already installed, so you can start, like, I'm going to spill the beans on y'all. It's got the controls toolbox, got the DSP, digital signal processing toolbox. It's got a lot of toolboxes ready for you. Let me see if I can show you that. All these boxes here, ooh, look at that. I think you can play with all this stuff. Yeah, look at that. Signal processing, communications, image processing, computational finance, verification. Ooh, you got a lot of stuff. Signal analyzer, okay? These are toolboxes that are available for you, okay? Anyways, ooh, that's a solution for another day. Anyways, if you want to start on MATLAB, I'll do it on the online version because why not? Should I? I don't want to, but you can. Anyways, I have it right here, MATLAB 2024A, boom, and it'll run like this. Like it? Now let me just do a sanity check, okay? Sometimes I have to have these. So let it run. Boom. Ooh, that is also a solution for another day. You remember. Anyways. So this is what the main MATLAB page looks like. It's pretty chill, not that bad. Okay, let me just delete all these because I want to replicate what you guys would be seeing. Let's see. There we go. This is probably what you're going to be seeing. Just the command window, okay? This is the command window. You can do a lot of cool things like 1 + 1 gives you 2, right? Or, I don't know, 2 times 4 gives you 8, right? What if I type in ands? Gives me back 8. Ands plus, I don't know, 2 gives me 10. What's ands? 10, right? Can I do ands is equal to, I don't know, 1? Oh, I can. Cool. Perfect. Anyways, ands is answer. It's a variable that's built into MATLAB. I don't think you can see that here. Is this it? Let me see. Is this my workspace? Anyways. Gosh, come on, let me grab it. There you go. This right here is called your workspace. This is where all your variables are going to be stored. So if you have variables, I don't know, A is equal to, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, right? B is equal to 4, 5, 6, right? You see how right here stuff starts popping up? Can you see that? Right? The A, the ands, the B, correct? And if you hover over like this one right here, like the A, it'll tell you it's a 1x1 double. Okay, that's really good information. So someone's like, how can I make it like 1x2? All right, that's easy. Let me do C is equal to, if you do the curly bracket, or not curly bracket, the square back brackets, you can do 1 space 2, close bracket. See, 1, 2, and if I hover that over, 1x2 double, right? You like that? Cool. And then let's do D is equal to, I don't know, 3. And then I'm going to do this, semicolon, creates like an enter or new row. That's basically what it does. 3, 4, okay? You like that? Now it does it like this. You see how it's changing directions? Let me hover over it. 2x1. Sounds cool. What if I double click on this? Watch this. Ooh, it looks like Excel, right? So this is what the matrix part in MATLAB is, Matrix Laboratories. It's just a bunch of Excel sheets that are just all crazy. So someone's asking, could we just do this class in Excel? You could, but no, there's a lot of powerful tools in MATLAB. You can start like playing around with the littlest, finest details. And if you go into Python, you can control a lot of cool things. Anyways, any questions about this? Yes, no, maybe? Anyways, let's see. Oh, yes?
So no Python discourse at all then?
If you guys want me to show you Python, I can really do it. Should I say that for later? No? You guys really want to see Python? Ah, yeah. So there's an application I'll recommend. I'm not going to talk about that now because this is not the focus of the course. I want to make sure everyone can learn MATLAB. But there is an application I do endorse. It's called Spider. You can download this application. Spider is an IDE that mimics MATLAB. So if you're a MATLAB person trying to dip back into Python, Spider is probably one of the best applications I've used. I've used this for my works. And there it is. It literally is kind of one-to-one with MATLAB. But you have that Python, knowledge, or abilities. So there's also Octave. That's another one. If you can't afford to download MATLAB onto your computer, you can use Octave. I'll show you guys that later. So yes, this is literally an introduction to a lot of things. Cancel. Boom. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is all work from another thing I've done. Anyways, see, here's your console right here. If I can do 1 + 1. Gives me 2, or 2 × 3 gives me 6. But there's other libraries you got to download, like import. I think it was like matplotlib. But I don't want to get into that. But yeah, this is Spider. I don't want to really touch into it. I'm trying not to go crazy with the information. If you want to study Python, I recommend Spider. Okay, but this is not the point of the course. Okay. Well, in the end, if you want, you just talk to me. Okay. Any questions? And then, oh yeah, there's a little snake icon. Python Path Manager. Anyways, no. Because the whole point of this class is MATLAB. So let's go back to your assignment. So we make sure you guys are on track. Where's your assignment? Was it this one right here? This was it. Complete all tutorials on the Get Started with MATLAB page. So how do I see? If I press this button, let me see if that gets me there. Is this it? This ain't it. How do I get started with MATLAB? Let me see. What?
It says get started with
Corp. Oh, there's a link in the PDF? Oh, you crazy. Oh, that's cool. See, let me check. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, so if you underline it or maybe made it blue, maybe. So yeah, if you click on this hidden link. Yeah, there we go. So go over to desktop basics. Oh, this does my job for me. Look at that. Cool, huh? So basically go over that. Can you replicate this? Let me see. Let me go to your assignment so I know what you guys are doing. Okay, let me do this. Morris. There we go. And let me just go down here. Your favorite homepage. Complete all the tutorials on the Get Started with MATLAB page. Desktop basics through help and documentation for a total of 9 pages. So let's go back. Where was I? Right here. So basically go through all these pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So go through that. This should be your jump start into actually getting to MATLAB. You can have fun right now. Funny enough, you can also get MATLAB on your phone. It's called MATLAB Online, or your iPad. So you can literally type MATLAB right on your phone. And if I point at you, be like, "Hey, are you using your phone?" No, I'm using MATLAB Online. Okay? So there's lots of sources. You can do it you can do MATLAB anywhere. Maybe show your best friend, or I don't know, the love of your life. Like, want to see a MATLAB code? Go have fun, okay? Anyways, so that's exercise 1. Joanna, how do you want to grade that? Did they do it? Make it easy on her. Just say, hey, I did the tutorials and here's my outputs, okay? Yes? Huh? Turn in their files. We did do the PDF and the MATLAB code. Did you like that? Do you want the code or no? Either is fine. just have your name on it? Or what makes it easy for you? Do you want to like just check off like PDFs or?
Yeah, I think we can check the PDF, but if for some reason they don't have correct output or something, you can check their poll where
Okay.
or either
We'll generate a mock document right now. Anyways, to even do that, let's create a new script. This is going to be your home forever and ever. There's two buttons. You have new live script. Honestly, I'm not a fan of it. Don't do it unless you really want to. Do new script. This is a true file that's saved onto your file. I should probably save as. Ooh, look at that. All the answers to all your classes. 360. S26. This is called, I don't know if I want to call this lecture 1 or 2. What should I call it, y'all? I don't know. I'm just going to call it Jan 28th. Or, I don't know, 1. There we go. There we go. I'm going to call this one, yeah, let's call it Lec EE 360 D Lec 1 A. Is that good? EX1? Yeah, whatever. All right. Anyways, this is gonna be where you're gonna do all your typing, all your code. So if you wanted to do, okay, I'm gonna start blasting through y'all. So let's see. Let me see if I can remember this. EE360 D. My homework, or not homework, or comp 01 homework, and then I'm gonna do this. By David. There we go. Oh, yeah, let's do a frowny face. And exercise 1, tutorial. And then let me see, you can do this, doing the tutorial. And then let me see if you can do this. Is that correct? No. Is that how you generate it? Let me see. Close bracket, parentheses. No. Parentheses, close bracket. Nope. Let me see. It's one of these commands. Give me a second. Okay, so here's a question. David, I need to know how to do something in MATLAB. How do I do it? Well, you got the Googles, okay? MATLAB, create comment blocks. And then you got the Gemini feature too. Oh, there it is. Using the curly brackets. Okay, so I did do it right. Let me see. Did I do it right? Yeah, percent curly. Okay, percent curly. And then, wait, hold up. Am I tripping, y'all? Percent other curly. Doing the tutorial. Huh? Hold up, y'all.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be curly this percent?
It's supposed to do this, and then I can just type in whatever I want. Interesting. Doing the tutorial. Comments. Anyways, if I were to show you part 1, let me see. Let's do your homework. You guys like it when people do your homework, especially for free? Anyways, why is it not popping up? Come on. There we go. So complete the tutorials. Let's go back to I got a lot of things right here. Desktop basics. Basically, can you do this? E is equal to AB. So let's just start copy pasting things because I like that. Anyways, boom, boom. Let's see. A is equal to 1. If you put the semicolon, wait, what do you call it? What do you call it? Variable A, and then suppress, and then what do you call it? Okay, hint. Using the semicolon suppresses output. You guys like that? If you put a semicolon here, let me just show you. Actually, if you don't put the semicolon, so how do you run your assignment? There's two ways, many ways you can run it. One of them is to use this big plus sign. Okay, change folder. So right now I have it. Okay, not found in the MATLAB path. Just change your folder. It always works, okay? Boom, clean. So I just ran that. And let me do it again, okay? Let me just CLC for clear command window, okay? So you don't have to do this. Don't be the CS people. Just do CLC. You're good to go, all right? I'm gonna run this again, watch what happens. So what happens is this starts playing, right? This is our file name, and it plays whatever's in there, okay? Does that make sense with everybody? Anyways, if I put the semicolon, okay? All right? If I run it again, CLC, and run it again, it does an output. So now the grader's like, well, what did you do? Anyways, do I want to show you guys this? Should we just have them not suppress their variables to make it easier for you? So do this. Well, let me just do this. B is equal to 2. If they were to publish this, do you think that should be okay? Or no? Yeah, it's going to be really long. That's why if you don't suppress it... Okay. Anyways, let's just keep it like this, okay? So anyways, I'm going to run it like this. And I want to publish something because I need to make sure you guys are understanding what's going on. If you go to this publisher, we're about to publish your homework assignment. You guys did it. Congratulations, all right? I'm going to go to here, publish, and you can go edit your publishing options, all right? Let me see if you can see it here. Oh, why does this look funny? Why does this look funny? Anyways, if you want... Oh, man, it looks so ugly. Usually it doesn't look this bad. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I want to stretch this window out. Oh, wait. So I'm going to tell you something now, and this is why I enjoy coming back to the university. Like back in my before this, I was actually an RF engineer / IC designer, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good world, but I was like, I want to come back for a PhD. I really miss education. And you think you master MATLAB? I've been doing this since 2018, and I'm always learning these little cute things about MATLAB. That was one of them. Congratulations, you witnessed a blunder right there. The window size matters based on your editing. Look at that. So silly. Yes?
How did you publish it?
So let me show you again. You go here. Okay. Here's your editor, right? You see the play button, right? You see the play button, okay? Right? I'm going to go to publish. There's a tab right here. It's a light blue, light blue tab. Click on it, okay? Get to this publish button, right? You click on this guy. And what time is it? 6 o'clock. Whew, that clock is wrong.
I only have an insert on a tab. I don't have any publish.
Did you create a new file? A script right here?
I did not.
Create a new script. Okay? Let's replicate what he's doing. Okay?
Oh, I see it now.
If you don't have any files, you're not going to see these guys. See, even I didn't know that. Well, I think I did. I just didn't really pay attention because I always have a file. But anyways, new script, boom, they're right there. Where's my file? It's right here. If you double click on it, boom, opens it. All right? See how MATLAB's so nice? You learn these little tricks, and I'm trying, okay, I'll tell you this now, and I don't like saying this, but think of it as a glorified calculator. I know, it's not it's a programming language, okay? It does a lot of things, but don't think of it as like, oh, there's too many things to memorize, okay? I know it's a lot of information I'm throwing at you right now, but right now let's treat it as the basics, okay? But in the end, you can see how powerful MATLAB can become, okay? Anyways, go to publish, all right? Publish. And we'll do this for this semester. I'm okay with it because honestly, I'd rather have clean work than messy work for you to grade, all right? I'm thinking about you. Because you can use the publish PDF button it doesn't work for me for some reason, but this is what I do. Output file format, okay? HTML, you can change it to a lot of things. I'm going to change it to doc, okay? And then this should be good. All right, that's all you got to do, okay? I'm going to publish. Boom. Now it does this little thing. You let it wiggle. And then let it wiggle a little more. Give it a second. This is why I put the frowny face there. There you go. Boom. You guys like that? MATLAB creates and generates really, really beautiful documentation, okay? So how did I do this? Let me show you the code. And this is the format you have to follow if you want to mimic this, both for PDF, like what do you call it, publishing and Word publishing, even HTML. There's a lot of things you can do. If you do the double % right, at the very first line, you get this really big text, okay? I guess it didn't do it for this one, so I guess this doesn't matter. Because in the PDF publisher, let me show you. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me try it. All right, let me see if this works. Let's try this. Anyways, because I want to show you. Exit out of that. Publish. Publish again. Because I wonder what this does. Because usually there's text that pops under it. I'm trying to mimic it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it. Figured it out. So this first double % creates a title, okay? If you put a little comment like there, % right there, you can put text under this, okay? Then every other % you have in here creates a section, okay? If you don't believe me, exercise 2, or actually not exercise 2, exercise 1B or something like that. Tutorial part 2, okay? Whatever. And then I think what was part 2? I don't know. E is equal to A plus B. All right. Let's just publish this, okay? I wonder if you can publish like this. I wonder if it's going to bark at me. I don't know if it's going to bark at me. I really don't. I don't think it did. I think it's barking at me. Let me just check something. Another blunder. So I press this publish button and you're getting the error. The output file, this document, is not writable. Why? Close it. You guys are going to love MATLAB. You're going to be like working until I don't know, midnight and be like, it's always the dumbest little things, okay? There you go, published. You like that? And then look, exercise 1, tutorial, you can even do this. Gets you really, really nice comments, okay? Exercise 1B. If you don't suppress your code, this is what happens, okay? You get this output, okay? So be very, very careful because I'm about to show you something very, very, not too dangerous unless you're a tree. But let me show you. Let's do exercise something. And zeros. I'm going to do something. I'm going to call it, I don't know, z is equal to zeros. This function's called zeros. It creates an array of zeros. It takes in 1 by 1. You can do 1 0 like that, or 1 by, I don't know, 100 zeros. This is one row and one row and what do you call it? Hold up. Let me just run this. There's another way to run this. Sorry if I'm jumping around. Anyways, if you go under here to run, let me see if there's a way. It doesn't tell you. Oh, right here. Run section. Control Enter. Section break. Okay, it doesn't do my favorite line. So here's my favorite line. If you double click on a line, it highlights just that line, okay? It sounds fairly simple. I'm gonna double click on it. If I right click, you see this F9 button. This is my favorite command because I only want to run line, okay? I ran that, and it generated me this many zeros. Columns 1 to 10, okay? And then let me see. I'm going to create another exercise. Exercise ones. Call this one my ones is equal to ones 5 by 2. Okay, that good? And yeah, sure. Let's publish this. Okay. Actually, you can run this. If you run that, there you go. Produces your ones, produces all your zeros. Let me publish, okay? And I'm trying to show you guys a lesson right here. Oh, can't run because it's opened. Boom. Publish again. Anyways, I know. We're going through really bare basics, but bear with me, okay? Anyways, you see how it's generating a bunch of sections? It makes your life easier, makes the grader's life easier. I think you can press, yeah, can you control, let's see, control something? It's not hyperlinking, darn it. Anyways, you see this wall of zeros? That's a lot of paper that can be wasted. In this class, you may be generating signals that are like 1,000, 10,000. They're very long. And the last thing is we want you printing out, we don't want you like printing out like 20 pages of this, just zeros. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, and then, oh, you get this signature right here. Cool, right? Any questions about that? So now you guys can publish this homework and make her life easy. Cool? Anyways, and then, let me just delete that. Yeah, sure, save. It's for another class I do here, 420 lab. Cadence, so that's tomorrow for me. Let's go back to your homework. I want to go straight to your homework. So yeah, get started. That's how I would probably do it. Just go over like exercise 1A, 1B, or 1-1, 1-2, up to 1-9, right? Is that how you want to grade it? Make her life easy, okay? Anyway, signals in MATLAB, okay? You can generate 3x3 square. If you go to this document, Dr. Morris did a great job. So you can just Control C. Show you right here. You can type it right here. Control C. Boom, gives you A. You like that? Pretty cool. Let me see. Always losing his assignments. You can also have complex numbers. So if I were to do the following. Boom, complex. And then let me just boost this up, double click here. It's a complex double now, okay? And I wonder if he shows you a trick in this. I don't think he does. Let me show you. Let me see if he talks about it. Okay, he does do it. Okay, so this is very important. We are dealing with complex numbers, okay? So there's two things you got to know. I have, what do you call it? This really nice 1x4, right? Really cute, huh? But I want it to be a 4x1, all right? So there's two ways to transpose this, and let me show you. You have this dot, what do you call it? I guess we're calling it the apostrophe, thank you. And then we have just the apostrophe, okay? So let me show you that. You can try this on your own too. So if I do the following, X this, you get those numbers. Cool, right? If I forget the period, I'm doing a complex, like, what do you call it, transpose, okay? So that's what it's doing. So it's just making sure it's like complex conjugate. I think that's what it is, yes. All right? So if you want to keep the numbers the same, elemental, what do you call it? Include the period, okay? We're going to be using this period a lot in this class, and I'll show you what I mean. I think he does it in this class. If you want to flip up and flip left, right, so flip A and control flip L right, left, right, A. Remember that A matrix? Let me show you. My computer's a little funny on my end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or not 10, just 10 numbers or 9 numbers. You can use these commands to get this, okay? Easy peasy. you can combine matrices, okay, as long as their dimensions agree. So we're combining a 3 by 3 and a 3 by 3. What happens? 3 by 6. Cool? And then let's see. I want to access stuff. So let's go back to, was it A, right? You like that right there? What if I do A1? Gives me 1. Cool, right? Let me just do the following. I'm going to do minus, wait. Do A is equal to minus A. What is this going to do? Makes them all negative. Pretty cool, right? So I only did this so I can do the following. A1 gives me minus 1, okay? What about A5? Gives me 5, right? What if I do A1 to 2? First row, second column. That too? Let me just pop that A. So first row, second column. Does that make sense? Or if I wanted to do what I was trying to do, A 2 by 2 gives me minus 5, okay? You can start picking things out. If you want to do something cooler, I don't know, let me just do, I don't know, W is equal to A. Wonder if you can do this. Wonder if you can. Let me see. A1, 2. Oh, I wonder if you can do this. 1. Ah, it does. So what I did right here is the first and second row and the first column numbers, okay? Let me show you that. Again, bless you. So I said to MATLAB, hey, this vector, this variable W, okay? I want from my A matrix, I want the first and second rows, okay? Comma, the first column. Understood? All right, I'm just teaching you guys the tool set, all right? Not too bad. So now you guys can do some cool stuff like this, all right? And then multiple elements can be accessed using, yep, there it is. Oh, that's another way you can do it, okay? Make sense? Any questions? Basic math operations. You can use plus, minus, multiply, divide, and power, okay? If you wanted to do, I don't know, what's 5 to the second power? 25. Pretty cool. Easy. And then what if you wanted to do 25 to the 1/2? 5, right? Square root. Sounds cool? Which means you can also do like a, I don't know, what's a good number that fits into 25? 225? No, I didn't remember. What's a good number? I forget. 5 cubed. 125. 125 to the 1/3. You can do nth square roots, all right? Nth roots. Cool. Anyways, you can also do scalars. You can do a lot of cool things. And now here's the very big thing I need to emphasize onto everybody, okay? It's these guys right here. You see this dot apostrophe and the dot apostrophe right here? Yeah, this is right here is elemental. Is this? Now, why is he transposing this? I don't like this. I want to tell you what I'm trying to show you. So let's just say I have a matrix like this. I'm going to call it M is equal to 1, 2, right? Okay? And N is equal to 3, 4. Yeah, 1 by 2 and 2 by 1. Is that how I want to do it? Yeah, let's see if I can show you what I'm trying to show you. If you do N or M times N, yes, you do get that, like, what do you call it? Like regular matrix, like linear algebra operations, okay? But if you do M dot times, okay, n. You get elemental multiplication. It's pretty interesting, but let me see, what did it do? 3, 4, 6, 8. Is that what I wanted it to do? It multiplied this and this to this and this. 3, 4, 6, 8. So you want to know what it did?
It's like 3 times 1, 3 times 2.
Yeah, literally. So it does an elemental thing. It's pretty cool. So in this class, you're going to be using the dot times a lot. Dot times or dot divide, even dot power when you have elemental things, okay? You're going to be seeing that a lot in this class, right? Because we're dealing with linear or just or vectors, okay? Anyways, it's 6:18. We're doing good on time. Let's see, where's my assignment thing? Generate the following signals from -5 to 5. Did you guys talk about the, what do you call it, the Kronecker delta? Did you guys know it was a Kronecker? Yep, Kronecker delta. So Kronecker delta, I'll tell you what that is. See now, finally, wrong page. Well, actually, that was my sanity check. We're still recording, 46 minutes, great. Okay, let me go over something. So you guys are familiar with the delta function, right? So here's your delta function n, right? Actually, square brackets, okay. It's equal to 1 when n is equal to 0, and then else, or actually 0 for n not equal to 0, okay? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's equal to 1 at n is equal to 0, and it's equal to 0 everywhere else. Does that make sense? Yeah. Sanity check, you see? I sometimes forget my basics. So what does this look like in the digital domain, okay? Actually, I think I kind of drew it. 1, 2, -1, -2, okay? Don't worry, we got a lot of colors in here. What does it look like? Boom. Okay? You guys are looking at this, okay? So we want to replicate this in MATLAB, okay? This is where I lose a lot of you, okay? Actually, better yet, I'm going to draw this. Okay? Memorize that picture, correct? Fine. Anyways, if I were to do the following, I don't know. Exercise 2. Generating signals, or maybe 2A. There we go. Generating a unit step. So I'm going to do the following, and this is just my sanity check. I'm going to do clear vars. Let me see. Let me try this for here. Clear vars. Yay! Deleted all my work. Okay, clear vars is a function that clears all your variables. Make sure you have a clean slate. I have some OCPD people who want to reiterate variables. I like doing it a lot because I don't want cross-contamination between two different problems. You might use time in one problem, and your time changes in a different problem. I sometimes have to clear everything. Do what's best for you, okay? There's clear vars. There's also clear variables, like that too. Actually, let me create A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, okay? And C is equal to 4, whatever, right? If I do the following, clear variables A, is that what it's going to do? Let me see. No, it didn't do what I wanted to do. How do I get those variables back? If you press the up button on your keyboard, you can go back to a lot of things, okay? So let me just do this. How do I clear an individual variable for those who don't want to use a destructive clear vars? MATLAB. Clear single variable, okay? To clear a single variable, use the clear command followed by the name of the variable. Oh, cute. Clear B. Oh, that's great. I didn't even know that either. Okay. See, I'm learning things too, okay? That's why I do these elementary classes, technically junior classes, to reiterate, like re-emphasize what I've known, all right? Any questions about that? Anyways, we're going to do your assignment. Okay, clear vars. I'm going to create n is equal to minus 5. And you can do this if you want. It's going to be painful. 5 minus 4. Don't do it, okay? It's gonna hurt you. We got some cheats. This creates what do you call it? A pulse, or not pulse? It creates a matrix from minus 5 to 5. Okay, I'm gonna suppress it because I don't need that. If you want to have increments, I'll show you later. Anyways, let me show you this. There we go. It creates you that train, okay, from minus 5 to 5. I'm gonna suppress that right now. Okay. So you know the unit step, right? If I were to call it like unit step, or I'm going to call it U0, okay? All right? So you can try this. What do you call it? This is true, right? When n is equal to 0. The unit step is true when n is equal to 0, right? Do you hear what I'm saying? True, right? So that means it's false when it's not. You can use Boolean. So, all right, so if someone see B here, you can do that too. So I'm going to do it when n is, equal to, 0. There we go. Watch this. Boom, baby.
Isn't that the dot function at the unit step?
Huh?
Isn't that the dot function?
Or, sorry, not the units. I'm jumping topics, y'all. D0, okay? Delta or Dirac, whatever you want to call it, okay? I've already ruined the surprise. Anyways, figure 1, all right? You're going to use the stem function, okay? And I'm going to use, what's my x-axis? My n. What's my y-axis? D0, that's delta at 0, okay? And then x label, do this. You can either use the apostrophe or you can use the comments. Time n or whatever, and then y label if you want. You can also use the tab button to fill out that. Pretty easy. I don't know. Let's do this. Val u. Okay. And then let me see if I can run that. Control Enter runs that section. Boom. I don't like that though. I'm going to do this. Red line. Yeah, I like that red. But I'm going to do something even better. Line width. I'm going to do, 3. Boom! And then better yet, put this right here. Let me try it right here. Maybe it'll work. Filled. It did not fill it. It says doesn't like it. So let me just get rid of this. Control X. Put that right here. Yay, it filled it in. You guys like that? Now let me show you this. Does that look like that? Kind of? Pretty good, right? So why am I saying this? Someone's going to come in this class and, whoops, I'm going to forget this, okay? And just do this. Let me see if I can cheat a little bit. Copy, paste. Boom. Someone's going to do this. Does that look right? No. Why? Not good. All right? We're trying to simulate what you guys do in your hand calcs into the computer. All right? The biggest thing that a lot of the engineers, and I fall guilty to it too, is the computer is always right, y'all. It's always correct. No, you got to make sure you verify that the computer's doing exactly what you're trying to tell it to. Okay, it's the egg. Like, okay, grab an egg, crack the egg, it's that instruction. It'll listen to you, but it doesn't know if you're actually truly correct. Okay, does that make sense? Anyways, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Boom! I just did your first problem. Feels good, right? Not that hard, right? The unit step sequence. I already ruined that surprise. Anyways, I'm going to do this. I want to go to another assignment that I had. And I'll show you later. Let me see if I can do grid on. Yay, turn on the grid. Cool. You can do a lot of cute accessories to this to make it easier for the grader to look at. Anyways, exercise 2B, the unit step. All right. So for those who like copy pasting, you can just do the following. Boolean, right? So the unit step, let me just show you one quick thing, okay? So Boolean, right? I'm going to do the following. I'm going to use this green marker, okay? U of n, right, is equal to 1 when n is, greater than or equal to 0, right? Is that good? And then it's 0 when n is less than 0. Is that good with everybody?
Yeah.
So then if I do the following, if I draw this on here, right, like this, and then it's going to look like this right here. Is that clear with everybody? So we want to copy this, okay? Let's do it. This is the equal sign. This is greater than or equal to, no, less than, greater than or equal to 0, okay? The greater than symbol, right? Equal to, all right? I'm going to call this one U0, okay? There's a reason why I'm making the U0 and not just unit step, okay? I'll show you what that means, because I'm lazy. Copy paste. This we'll wrap this up right here. Figure 2, stem, U0. All right. I'm going to call this one, I don't know, I'm going to color it green. Boom! Like that? Now the reason why I'm calling it U0 is what if I want to call it, I'm going to change this, don't copy this unless you really know what you're doing. U5, I'm going to put a delay of 5 seconds, okay? Or not 5 seconds, I'll do 2 seconds, okay? Boom. Watch what I'm going to do. Change this name too. Looks great. You can do your assignment now. Any questions? Yes? You could. There's a function in there I could explain, but for now this is fine, okay? Any questions? Have a good day. Oh.
Roll call.
Yeah, roll call?
Roll call.
I already did roll call.
Oh, wait, can you clarify mine?
I'll do that after the video. Have a good day, everybody.